Thanks everyone for coming today and hanging on to the bitter end here. I just ultimately wanted to make sure folks who are familiar with Software Central, the services that we have available to the campus, and how to basically get access to the software and services available under our agreements. If some of you are already familiar with us and how to do that, I'd like to draft you into reaching out to folks in your shops who might not know about, and kind of make sure they know how to get access to these things. So real simple to get to our website, softwarecentral.ucla.edu. Here's our main page here, and essentially, our nutshell version is Software Central is the shop here at UCLA that investigates, negotiates, and implements UCLA-wide agreements for software and services that are commonly needed here. So when there's multiple shops on campus all buying the same thing, we try to take those opportunities, bring everyone together, roll them into a big stick to beat up the vendors with, right, and cut better terms for everyone. So we have a lot of information on our main page, and our headlines are usually the new agreements that are coming up. But I just wanted to point, okay, how do I get stuff? So basically, quickest way, head over to our product list. We've just got an alphabetical list. These are essentially in this list all the agreements that we have, either that you come through us, that you go through our designated reseller, and we have other agreements that are just good to know. They don't go through us, but they're either UCLA agreements for some other IT goods and services, and we just want to make sure it's kind of all in one easy place for you. An example of one where you're going to go through us is Autodesk, and essentially you can click on the link in the list and just get kind of the overview of the agreement. And you can either click here on the order form, or if you already know it's Autodesk, you just click on the order form straight from the list. Hopefully this works. All right, that's sweet. Just brings up our order form. You can either fill it out, collect up signatures, etc., fax it to us, email it back to us. If you want to bring it down to us in person, we're always happy to see our customers. Basically, our forms are fairly standard. On the left side, no matter which agreement, you're just filling out your department info, your account. We need at least 2 contacts. You can give us 4 kind of technical contacts, and then 1 admin contact is signing down here, and then the primary contact is signing over here. The reason we need 3 is, for better or worse, people move around here a lot, and a lot of our agreements are on annual cycles, and we reach out next year, and if we only have 1 contact, so often there'd be no one there anymore. So we found 3 sort of a sweet spot. Usually there'll be 1 of them still there, and we'll still have some continuity of service there. On this side is usually the agreement-specific information. So you've got the name of the agreement, the dates, a little bit about the terms, a little bit about the products included. Autodesk is a simple one, it's just one big suite. So you're getting all this, and you're just telling us how many licenses you need. Other ones, like the Mecca, there's the Microsoft Campus agreement. There's just a boatload of different products to choose from. A couple other things I just wanted to highlight that we do. We still have as part of our contribution to Green IT, we have our CD, DVD disc recycling program. Basically, all those CDs and DVDs that you burn and don't need anymore, or maybe you're moving to a USB drive, or we're all moving to just everything's electronic only, right? So sooner or later we won't have those anymore. When you don't need them, bring them down to us. We've actually got drop-off locations about 10 or 15 places throughout the campus. You can always come down to our office as well. We still are getting a couple 100-pound shipments every couple years, or every couple times a year, to bring down to our recyclers, and they break them down and turn them into plastic and make refrigerators and things out of them. So it's great. There's kind of shelves in your refrigerators and things. So it's ultimately we're just keeping those out of the landfills where they'll just stay forever and never break down. If you're new to us and not on one of our email lists, you can just click down here. We try to be gentle on the email list, but Software Central news, new agreements coming up, big renewals coming up that you might want to be aware of, or investigating for new agreements, things like that. You'll get emails from us on those.
Can I just ask, do most
Yeah.
of your announcements also go to the whole CSC list? Or not most?
It depends, but probably 8, 9 times out of 10, we try to send the CSC help desk and software news. So if you guys are already on those lists, you're probably getting most of them. I'm not sure what happens if you're on in the email from the help desk and CSC. Do you actually get it twice?
How do you get one, 50 if you send them
Okay,
together?
so hopefully you're just getting one even though you're on three lists there. Check my notes. Just wanted to mention too, over the years we've developed a lot of expertise, software licensing, terms and conditions agreements, and more recently even cloud computing contract terms and conditions. It's not something that is like a heavily broadcast service, but if you ever get stuck, licensing terms, even in terms of open source licensing in a virtual environment, things that are kind of complex, feel free to reach out to us. If you're considering buying some good or service that's just your shop, there's no opportunity to bring everyone together, but if you want some input or advice, give us a call. I'm happy to try and help out as best we can. And ultimately, just try to set up our site to say, check with us first. If you got any questions in the kind of IT software services arena, please check with us first. If we don't know, 9 times out of 10 we can point you in the right direction. And we are in the process of considering improving our website. And I'll throw out a seed out there if anyone would like to tell us what you think about our website to make it better in a constructive fashion, or as we're going along and building drafts and new sites, I'll probably be reaching out to see if there's anyone who wants to volunteer for some focus groups and give us some input on that. That was pretty much all I had. I think we're going to do a Q&A.
Yeah, we're going to do Q&A now.
So,
okay,
thanks,
thank you,
everyone.
Tom.